welcome. I am live. I am live. I am live. Now, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I had my mic muted. Good thing I was reading. I can see now. Hi, Alondra. You would be so proud of me. I have been eating clean. I have been doing some fitness things. Not too much because my back still hurts, but I've been doing good. And I've actually dropped some pounds. I've been drinking water, and that's what today's edition is about: self care, taking care of myself. Yay! That's my coach. That's my coach. Although I haven't been in the gym in a long time, but in spirit, I remember the things you've taught me. I really do. I really do. And I love seeing y'all. And you still the hottest coach out there. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. I know I am late. It was kind of late signing on. I was dealing with my mom, helping mom, and that's, hey, work-life balance, life, self-care, and I got to help take care of mom, and it just, sometimes it pushes the clock back. But here we are, and I always just deal with the here and now and live right into the moment. So, welcome. This is Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee. I am so happy to be back with you guys as I've been on a little hiatus. I am a licensed clinical therapist. I am a lifestyle strategist, speaker, trainer, and I help women find their purpose, passion, live in their success, and find balance while they're doing it. And the reason that I've been gone is because I lost my fur baby. Her name was Ginger. When I was gone on a business retreat, she got out of the gate while she was being seated, and my baby was hit by a car. They suspect. Tried to do surgery on her and had to put her down. So I am so hurt. I did a little memorial for her last Friday, and that's why I've been gone, because I just had to give myself time to be with my feelings about my fur baby. Ginger is my baby. All right, I think my mic is back on. I got two cameras going on, Instagram and Facebook. Doing too much, and it keeps telling me my mic's popping out. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to. A tribute to my fur baby. Her name is Ginger. Let's see if y'all can see this. So here's a little. I don't know if you can see. See Ginger. I'm gonna let y'all see it up here first. That's my boo boos. Isn't she adorbs? You know Ginger. Yeah, Alondra. You remember Ginger used to work out, jump into the. My baby gone. My baby gone. So this is. Uh-oh. You can't see it because I got this virtual thing going on. But that's gingerbread. And it was kind of like, when my daughter, she went off to college. And so I was like, oh, I got a baby. I got a fur baby home. So I didn't feel like so much of an empty nester. So now I am a true empty nester. So, yeah. So self care, had to take care of myself and give myself some time and not be up on, social media and all that stuff. So I want to talk about self care. And, it's a real buzzword, right? And it's like, what does self care mean for you? Everybody's idea about self care is different. Um, but there's certainly some elements of self care the number one element, it says self, meaning you are responsible for ensuring that it happens. It is you caring for yourself, right? Is no simpler way of saying that. And oftentimes we forget about how to care. Why is this darn microphone being persnickety? Care for ourselves. So, Alondra, you are so busy. And I know when I had you on the show a couple of years back and we did an interview, you talked about what you do to take care of yourself. Tell, drop down in the comments, what is it? What is the number one thing you do to take care of yourself? What's the number one thing? And if you're listening in or if you're watching on replay, drop in the comments. What is it that you do? What's the number one thing? Because hey, we may have a list. Because I got a list over here. I got a whole real list of self-care, like drinking water, right? Maybe drinking water, drinking enough water. Some people don't get enough water in a day. Maybe making sure you drink it in the morning, just different ways, right? Writing down things you're grateful for. That's a form of self-care. I like to think about fitness and movement because that makes me feel good. Because last year when I was hurt and I couldn't work out and I couldn't do my rowing class and I couldn't lift my weights or sling my kettlebells or my battle ropes, I was down about that. I didn't like it. I didn't feel good. I went down in a little. I've talked about it. I've been candid about it. It was some depression around it, and I felt uneasy because that was my self care. Working out was my form of self care. So when I wasn't able to do it, especially to the intensity that I was used to and how I like to do it, because I like yoga, but I was like, it's good, and I love a good stretch, especially because I'm older now. But I didn't feel like it was enough. But I did adapt. But self care is different for everybody. Like, you know, having dinner with your family, that could be a form of self care. Eating out, that could be a form of self care. It's how you reward yourself. It's not all about like going to the spa, or bubble baths, although those are nice. I like those. I like all of those, but it can be like detoxing from social media. Like sometimes I have to say, don't look at TikTok because I will scroll and look at TikTok and it'll be 2 hours and I haven't looked at TikTok. Now, sure enough, it's entertaining and I get a lot of chuckles and laughs from it. And laughing is good. So that's how I justify it. But sometimes it's too much. It's just like the vortex, it pulls you in. So you got to be careful with that social media. So having limits and that is self-care. But one big way of self-care is, having boundaries. That's self-care. Not tolerating certain types of, you know, behaviors. That's self-care. You know, saying no and not putting things on your plate. That's self-care. And we don't forget how those simple things in which we again have control over is a form of self-care and self-love for us. Um, like decluttering your space. We don't realize sometimes having so much things around us that can impact, the way you're feeling, your mental. It really can impact your mental space because there is this this idea in your brain that there's something unresolved, that you got to do something with this pile, or I need to put it away, or I need to clean it up. And taking time to like declutter your space, or taking time to create dedicated places for you to work and not work in like your bedroom, or not work. And I have to remind myself of that because having a laptop, right? And your iPad is so, and your phone too, right? It's so easy because it's so, you know, we just travel with it. And so it will sometimes blur our boundaries. So reminding yourself to have a place and a time to do those things, right? Again, not putting too many things on your plate. Um, Saying no to things that don't feed your spirit or I saw a TikTok. It says my new way of saying no is that just doesn't serve. That just doesn't fit into my journey today. And I feel real, when 50 hits different. I don't know how many of y'all 50 out there, 50 plus, but 50 hits different. There's some things you're just not willing to tolerate anymore. So look through your Rolodex of things. I invite you, I encourage you to look through your Rolodex of your life and see in what ways are you neglecting yourself, and how can you love on yourself a little bit more, just a little bit more, with your self care. Because here's the thing, no one else is responsible to do it. I think I said that already, but I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. No one else is responsible for your self care. We want to be cared for, we want to be all of those, right? But at the end of the day, we have to be accountable to our own self and provide our own care for ourselves. I mean, like, hug love on yourself, expressions of gratitude, slowing down, doing the things that invigorates you, makes you smile, makes you sing, makes you like lose time. Think about those things. That's self-care. Leaning into your passions, um, a vision, a dream that you have. That's self-care. All of that is part of slowing down and loving on yourself. So I want to say thank you for coming in and sliding in. I also want to remind you, so in May, we will be kicking off another Boss Lady Challenge. Delegate like a boss, because that is self-care. How to strategically identify what is on your plate and delegate it, delete it, so that those things that you want and love and feel like you don't have the time to do it, and I wish if I had if I had more time, if I all of that, and if and all of that, we're going to create the plan for you to do it. So I invite you. I'll be giving more information about it, but next month there will be a challenge. It is Boss Lady Delegate Like a Boss. Once again, here is the fun again. The fun in learning how to prioritize your vision, your goals, your things that you want to get done. We're going to get them done because you're going to delegate like a boss and you're going to have more time. I promise you. You're going to be like, how did I get more time in my week? I'm going to show you how. Some very strategic, simple strategies. And it's a free challenge. All you got to do is just intentionally show up for yourself 10 minutes a day, 10, 15 minutes a day, and you'll get the blueprint and the strategy to delegate like a boss. Okay, so more about that. That's going to be kicking off May 9th. And also, I just want to do a special shout out. I am going to be getting interviewed in the podcast Power of 52. I am so honored to be joining 51 other powerful women in their respective industries, coming together in a publication, and how we are serving, inspiring, impacting this world. And so I'll be getting interviewed this Saturday. Um, So more information about that, how you can see that. And yeah, stay tuned next Wednesday. Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee. I want to invite you, if you need support and help, because that's another form of self care. I forgot to say that. Asking for help, because that's one thing, is to not put so much on your plate. But sometimes we strong. I got it. I can do it. I can handle all of it. We don't ask for help. We think of it as a sign of weakness or something's wrong. And it's not just adults. I was, working with one of my clients, and it's a young lady, and already in high school, this is what she felt. When she had to ask for help from her teacher, she felt like, I should have knew this. Something's wrong with me. Why I don't know this? And it's like shifting that narrative. Asking for help is a beautiful thing, because in community, in collaboration, we grow. And so we have to embrace and normalize and encourage the spirit of asking for help. And so in that spirit, I want to encourage you, if you need support in going from A to B, you need support in staying in alignment or on track with your goals, or you just need some clarity on what you need to be doing, or what you want to do, right? And you just need someone to help you with a plan. And then also, what you get with working with me, you get a community. You get to work with other women also on the same journey. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, or you're just curious and see how we can possibly work together, I invite you to schedule a call. I have a couple of slots available on my calendar. And so in the bio, link the bio, there's a link for my scheduling page. And on Facebook, there's a link. Actually, I'll drop one in to set up a discovery call. And, we'll just see. And I don't work with everybody. So, it has to be a good fit too. So with that said, I will see you next Wednesday. I hope to see you during the challenge in May, Delegate Like the Boss, starting May 9th. And remember, self-care is your responsibility. So let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my channel. Share with someone who needs to hear this, who would benefit from being reminded that self-care is your right. It's your right. It is your right. It is your right. So seize it, embrace it. Much love. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.